think that having grown up in another country, I missed out on a great deal of American history. The education process wasn't lost on me, it was just sort of lost along the way. So I don't have a bevy of historical figures that are, able to be put on pinups and printed and displayed all over my room and think back to all the glory days of he who won this war and that person who fought this war and our great American heroes. But it doesn't mean that I, thinking back, wouldn't have someone to want to have dinner with, if I could pick anyone in history to want to have dinner with. So that got us thinking, if you could pick any historical figure, but how far back when does history start? Yesterday?
History starts a second ago.
Okay, so it has to be someone deceased from a second ago on. Like I could pick Debbie Reynolds if I wanted.
Could be any historical figure. I don't think it has to be deceased. Like it might be.
So what makes it a historical figure as opposed to just a figure?
Somebody who's important in history. However you define history. History.
And however you define important.
However you define important, and I think it's subjective, and we'll try to figure out how.
So that's what we want to do, and I think I'll be interested to see if you could have dinner with anyone in history, anyone, and we say an historical figure, but it could be, history could be from yesterday.
Could be Donald Trump.
Could be Donald Trump. So why isn't it just you could have dinner with anyone? Who would you be? Anyone alive or dead, living or not?
Right, that's what we're talking about.
Yes,
if it was about a historical person as opposed to like my
cousin,
my great great grandfather. I don't, as much as I may want to meet him.
Yeah.
Mr. Layford probably is not a historical figure.
Okay. And it can't just be somebody you want to sleep with. Like, let's do it.
Okay.
No, I'd be like, I'd like to have dinner.
Well, maybe,
with
why
some
not?
volleyball player from
Marilyn Monroe in her
Right.
prime. I would
Okay.
think I think Marilyn Monroe is open.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's do it.
I mean, you might not want to go that way.
I'm not going that way.
Okay. I'll take one for the team.
Marilyn Monroe didn't do it for me.
Seriously?
Not my ideal of sex appeal. That's not sexy to me.
What's your idea of sexy?
Tay Leone is sexy.
Yeah, agreed. Dinner with Tay Leone might do well in this bracket.
Athletic is sexy to me.
You need an athlete? So like Hank Aaron?
Like who?
Hank Aaron?
Hank Aaron wasn't sexy, but who is sexy? Like Ronaldo is sexy. Christian Fuchs is sexy. David Beckham. Gabrielle Reese. Just throwing these out there randomly, coming into my head. Anyway, we're not talking about what does sexy mean to you, but that could
Darren
be
wants to know about fat broke mailmen.
Fat broke mailmen are very sexy. I've got a big poster of Newman up in my bedroom because obviously that's who you're referring to. All right, should we do it? You could have dinner with anyone in history. Get out your pen and paper, Sir Lancelot.
Give me. I'm just finishing one final retweet.
The first person that came to mind for me was like Eleanor Roosevelt. I was like, oh, she's brilliant and ahead of her time, and I would love to have dinner with her. And then I stopped, and I'm like, but you know what? I would also love to have dinner with someone who has really, lived in the last 30 years, like a politician or someone who has been to war and back, or someone like Barbara Streisand, who I'm fascinated by.
So I got Barbara Streisand. Is that?
So I don't know.
Want to
Somewhere
nominate?
between Eleanor Roosevelt and Barbara Streisand. We're somewhere in that neighborhood.
So Eleanor Roosevelt.
It doesn't mean that's the person I've landed on.
I know, but I'm just taking nominations.
Like, what about Anne Boleyn? She was a feisty little mofo. Anne Boleyn would be good too. Okay. Let's do it, guys. I want nominees. I want names. We're doing a bracket. You know what the bracket is. You're going to give me 100 names right now. We're going to bite them down to 64. We're going to
Fred Crowd says Neil Armstrong.
Throw them up on Twitter. You're going to vote on them, and we're going to have an entire championship. Neil Armstrong, excellent one.
Okay.
Who else?
So far, the only person our audience wants to have dinner with is
Neil
Neil
Armstrong.
Armstrong.
What about Donald Trump?
Let's put Donald Trump down. What about Barack Obama?
Okay.
No? You don't think so?
Yeah.
Alright.
Put down Barack Obama. For sure.
About
Caitlyn Jenner. Would someone want to have dinner with Caitlyn?
Ronald Reagan.
Yes.
Jerry Seinfeld.
For sure.
Thank you, Darren.
Jerry
Thank you,
Seinfeld would be
Shauna.
a very good one.
Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
Here's a good one. Linda Pearson says Jesus.
Great. While you're at it, throw Moses out there.
Moses. Pharaoh.
You want to have dinner with Pharaoh? I just feel like he's not quite the conversationalist that you think he's going to be.
How about Hitler?
And if you disagree with him, what is he going to say? Death to you! Take him away. I don't want to have dinner with Hitler.
No.
I just don't feel like it would be a conversation. He has an agenda, and that is it. I would have a conversation
I
with
think it
someone
would
who I think I
be-
can get through to.
Yeah, but like I think if you get into that mind, just to figure out
Confucius.
Confucius.
Dalai Lama. Can you imagine having dinner with the Dalai Lama? Like, what would he order? Probably vegan.
Kurt Vonnegut.
Yes. Albert Einstein.
Ulysses Grant.
Sure.
Fred. We're actually right near Grant's tomb.
Who's buried in Grant's tomb?
President.
Isn't that a joke or something?
There is a joke. I wasn't sure. Lucille Ball.
Yes. How did I not think of that? Lucille Ball would be great.
John Lennon. Al Roker.
Really?
That's what they say.
We could just have lunch with him.
Elvis.
Oh, this would be awesome. Frank Sinatra.
Time out. Trumpets.
John's here?
John is here.
Welcome, John.
How you
Good to
doing,
have
John? John has arrived. John, who do you want to have dinner with? Historical figure.
Any historical figure.
Charles Bukowski.
Well, Dylan just texted me.
Oh, hi, Nate. Ben Franklin. That's John's.
Ben Franklin would be a good one. It would be very enlightening.
Michelle Obama.
Can I throw Julia Louis-Dreyfus in there? I'm just thinking of who I'd love to have lunch with today. That would actually.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah, she would make me laugh
And she actually went very far, and she went into the finals in our best Twitter account.
Yep.
Audrey Hepburn, George Washington.
How about
Right Lance, John, sorry I missed, what the right, Ben Franklin? That was the last thing I saw.
Ben Franklin?
No, he put a right Lance, and I feel like there was a question mark there. Sorry, John, I missed it. Moses, to see if all the stories are true. We do already have Moses, Jesus. John, I was like, obviously very mixed feelings about this, and it wouldn't be a kind of gruesome dinner, but what about dinner with Hitler?
Nope.
No.
I say no.
You say like, no, the world wouldn't benefit from.
If you could reason, you need to, it's a conversation. The reason why you gotta have dinner.
John says Hitler so I could kill him.
Okay, but
That's pretty much, like, I feel like he got off
How did Hitler die?
in a bunker. Like, I feel like he got off
By getting killed?
by getting killed.
as opposed to having to suffer.
He killed. John said he killed himself, but as opposed to recognizing what he did.
I agree with you, and I would like him to, but I think for me, I wouldn't be able to. It would be too emotional.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Barbara Walters.
Babs. You know who would be wonderful to have lunch with or dinner with would be Jane Pauley.
Jane Pauley. John is roughing
and Ryan Gumpel, both of them. I'm telling you, such smart people with great perspective.
Just in case you're wondering, it's 84 in Boca.
Thank you.
John's roughing it.
It's 41 and raining here in New York. I'm wearing a fleece on top of a Henley. Jeans, boots.
Daria Priddle says me.
Okay.
Margie, we have John Lennon. Yes.
How about
JFK. Oh.
JFK?
JFK, Linda Pearson with Jenna Wolfe.
Is that?
I don't know if we have you as eligible for any brackets.
No, because what if I lose in the first round? Like,
what if you win? What if you win the whole thing? And
that's me. Sorry.
Oh,
I mean, if I win the whole thing, I don't know if I'll win the whole thing. But what if I lose?
Gandhi.
Gandhi would be great.
And of course, Martin Luther King. Abe Lincoln. Allie Wentworth.
She's hilarious. Do you guys watch her new show? She's so funny.
Up the TV game over here.
I'm doing terrible at this. Terribly.
Nostradamus to... Oh, yes. I didn't see. That's a good one, John. Nostradamus to see if we were on the right track.
Galileo, in case you've missed a planet for a long while.
Michelle Obama. Another one for Jenna Wolfe.
Thanks, guys.
Coretta Scott King. C.T. Herring says Stephanie Gosk.
I don't know if she's eligible.
I don't think.
You guys, if you want to have dinner with her, you can have dinner.
John is like Lance at 20 to warn him about marriage.
That's very funny, John.
Nizzle 20. Oh, Nizzle is one of Darren's friends. And Nizzle, oh shoot. Sir Isaac Newton.
Michael Jordan. Winners. Don't you want to have dinner with the winners and see what makes them a winner? Michael Jordan played Game 6 with the flu. Was it Game 6 time?
I think so.
With the flu. I couldn't even get out of bed 2 weeks ago.
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, for sure.
Harrison Ford. Joan of Arc. Napoleon.
With these Napoleon lines.
Picasso. Van Gogh, actually.
Now, what was his story again?
Van Gogh was poor. He was, yeah. But like, I mean, he was a struggling artist, and he still managed. Like, as poor as he was, he created some of the greatest art the world's ever seen. But like, vibrant. Like, he created a lot of vibrancy. I would like to.
Okay. Beethoven?
Beethoven.
Not Beethoven, Mozart. What all have he lived? What's his name, the coach of the Packers?
Lombardi.
Oh, Vince Lombardi. Bobby Knight.
Okay. C.T. Herring says, athletes don't impress me. Jenna's career and how it involves is impressive.
Thank you.
Janis Joplin.
I was going to say Janis Joplin. Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell. I was going to say Tolstoy. John wants Darren to be eligible. That he wants to have.
Darren.
He wants. I don't think Darren is eligible. I'm not sure. Darren, are you eligible for dinner? Okay. Coretta Scott King, I think I said. Okay, I got these. He's famous now. It's true, he is famous. And he does have some good one-liners. You've been missing him. He's been on fire the last... Darren says he's available for the ladies who want to have dinner. Well, actually, auction off dinner.
Date.
We should auction off dinner with Darren.
Yeah. How about Apple CEO?
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
Bill Gates. Okay. We've got Whitney Houston. Okay. Babe Ruth.
Why not?
Okay, a lot of people have seen this show. I'm going to throw it in there just because nobody's mentioned it. How much does a ticket for Hamilton go for?
Like $5,000.
Alexander Hamilton?
Oh yeah.
Like,
Nice job, man.
Thomas Jefferson.
TJ. How many do we have?
We're going to need more. John Belushi. Go with Willie Mays, personally.
You know who would be good? Mario Andretti. I met him once, and I just wanted more.
Okay. Sylvester Stallone. Christopher Hitchens. Howard Stern.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Gilda Radner.
That would be a great one. Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor. Michael Jackson. Marilyn Monroe.
I can't believe Michael Jackson died.
Okay. Farrah Fawcett.
Well,
No?
sure, for your purposes.
Oh, your purposes wouldn't work there? You weren't into Farrah Fawcett? Oh, Kate Jackson, right? I forgot. Still weirds me out.
Why?
Because Farrah Fawcett was just like Farrah Fawcett transcended everything. Like she was a transcendent figure.
But why?
Just how beautiful she was.
Oh.
Farrah Fawcett, right. Rebecca McLean put a bid on that painting. Thank you, Rebecca.
Thanks, Rebecca.
All right, John is saying Bo Derek, her and Bo Derek. Steve Martin. Kafka.
Kafka.
All right, I'm going to throw Shinario Suzuki in there.
That's yours for sure.
Yeah, I'll get the personal ones out of the way. I would ask Mark Twain. Anybody?
Yeah.
And Mark Twain used to have, he had a close relationship actually with Helen Keller.
How about Shakespeare?
Shakespeare, good one, Jenna.
I would imagine dinner with Helen Keller would be a little maddening.
No, she was supposedly, like, they were literally close friends. Mark
I would
Twain.
imagine it's hard to have dinner with Helen
Oh,
Keller.
I'd imagine. Okay, John, enjoy yourself.
John's leaving already?
He's, Jim Carrey. Actually, Anne Frank. You're not into it.
Anne Frank definitely more than Helen Keller.
Okay.
There'd be no communicating with Helen Keller.
Okay. Got it. Anne Frank, though. I mean, she was a child, but a lot of. Rebecca McLean wants to have dinner with all three of us. Stevie Wonder. Oh, Kayla, at least you did have Anne Frank. I didn't even see that there. That was probably subliminal.
You could have dinner with me.
Stevie Wonder. Dinner with Jenna. Okay, I think I caught Robin Williams.
Yeah. That would be a good one.
Somebody does it. A separate question, but interesting nonetheless. I was curious in the answer myself. Have you ever tried grape knee-high soda? I actually been meaning to ask you about soda for so long.
Grape
Knee-high soda, which I know you're probably not into, but they have like those natural sodas. Are you? Because I literally I don't drink soda anymore.
I don't know.
You're not into it. Okay. Sorry, it was just a random thought. Muhammad Ali. I would like Joe Frazier.
Sure.
George, what do you think? George Foreman?
How about Jimmy Connors?
Jimmy Connors. I actually saw a great quote from Jimmy Connors.
So did I. That's why I thought about it. I wonder if it was the same one. I can't think of it.
About it being a war?
I don't remember it, but I remember I loved it.
Give me a second. It was worth it.
Here, I'll look it up. You do your thing.
King Farouk.
I'll look it up.
What about Muhammad?
Yes. See, like if you said someone like,
Ron Howard. Interesting.
like if you said someone like Saddam Hussein, you'd be more apt to be able to get through to him than Hitler. That's in my mind. I feel that way, whether it's true or not.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't be trying to change. Like I don't. What he did was, I would be just. I would want to have a conversation with him just to make him talk about it, like to hear about it, explain it. Carol King. King Farouk was the king of Egypt, right?
Jimmy Connors said, "I hate to lose more than I love to win." Here, I'm gonna get you his quotes. God, he had so many quotes.
Yeah. Oh, Sherry Stretch is in the room.
Hey, Stretch. Oh, it's after it's been rude. All right, I think we have enough.
I think we do. Let's
Should we do it?
bracket it up.
Lance, Connor.
We have Elvis, Robin. Put my paper down and just let's throw it on the floor.
It's not wonderful. Am I doing something wrong here?
Is it?
It's loose. Nice.
I'll be darned.
What?
Painting's up to $202.
I think you secretly knew that.
What?
I think you knew that.
I put it up for $1, John. I just wanted to make sure it gets sold. What are we doing? We are doing, Sherry, we are doing people that you would want to have, historical figures you would want to have dinner with. Jenna is now doing her art show.
No, I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay, I was going to say Eleanor Roosevelt.
I said Eleanor Roosevelt.
Okay, yeah, No, you're gonna start filling in the brackets.
Oh. Okay, go on.
Kayla Elise says, I actually get this bracket thing now. It took me forever. The Instagram people have had a hard time with the bracket concept.
It's hashtag dinner with, yeah?
Hashtag dinner with, yes.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
I am there. Neil Armstrong. Anne Boleyn.
I think I'm spelling wrong. Bolyn, right?
I think so.
And Neil is Neil or Neal?
Let me get Anne Boleyn first. A-N-N-E. B-O-L-E-Y-N. Neil Armstrong, I think, is N-E-I-L. Yeah. Donald Trump.
Okay.
Barack Obama. Barbara Streisand. Maybe just reset for everybody.
We're doing a bracket, you guys. We're doing a great bracket. This is dinner with. If you could have dinner with anyone in the world, we're coming up with 100 names. We're putting 64 on this great NCAA bracket. We're going to take the pairings like Anne Boleyn and Donald Trump, and we're going to put them up on Twitter tonight, and then you guys vote. And then in like 2 days, we basically have all these winners, and then we have a championship.
Betty
and then
White.
We put it on eBay, and then you can buy it.
Betty White.
Oh, amazing.
Sherry is saying Jenna and stuff. We've already ruled out dinner with Jenna or stuff as being too
close for
too
comfort.
close. Because you would actually like find the first thing was Jenna would find she'd put Lance up as the person that she was coming up with.
Yeah.
I did very well that time.
With what?
When we did the Jenna or Lance bracket. It wasn't even a bracket, just a poll.
You did terribly.
I did pretty well. I got 6%.
It's good. All right, let's go.
My mom just joined. Hi, Mom.
Hey, Lance's. Hi, Mrs. Lafer.
You have Caitlyn Jenner? Ronald Reagan. Jerry Seinfeld. A Peyton Manning suggestion from Cher Stretch. I'm not sure about Martha Stewart. I'm going to put her on hold here. Just there might be some other ones. Jesus. Moses. I'm going to put down Abraham. I'm actually thinking it might be Abraham. Or Adam and Eve? Adam? Eve? What do you think about Adam and Eve? I'm not sure about my pharaoh. I'm going to leave that. Confucius? Dalai Lama. Kurt Vonnegut. Einstein. Not sure about Ulysses Grant. Lucille Ball.
That's a good one.
John Lennon. I have a George Clooney suggestion. Not yet. Don't put it up yet. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Elvis.
Okay.
Ben Franklin.
Okay.
Michelle Obama. Julia Louise-Dreyfus.
Okay.
Audrey Hepburn.
Okay.
Ellen was just a rate on that. Audrey Hepburn, we got Barbara Walters. I'm not sure. Right.
Oh wait, you tell me.
Yeah. You had Brian Gumbel and Jane Pauley.
No, should we do them together?
No, you want to keep them on hold? I'm just not sure where everybody ranks.
Okay.
JFK. We have some like big names that came in later. We still have a lot of empty brackets, though, right?
Yeah.
Gandhi. But we're on Gandhi and Martin Luther King.
Gandhi.
G.H. Mahatma Gandhi. Let me get it right here. Gandhi.
So exactly what I said.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I for some reason had the H in the beginning. I'm not good at spelling names. Abe Lincoln. Allie Wentworth. Nostradamus.
Spelling.
Coming up. Nostradamus.
What did he do again? He predicted.
The future. I had a whole bunch of series of predictions.
And how many of them was he right about?
He's Nostradamus for a reason. Like he hit a lot.
He did.
Yeah.
Like, give me an example of one.
I don't remember. Yeah, I'll get his predictions.
And he obviously is not still alive, right?
No. He died in the 16th century.
Oh, well, give me one that he predicted.
I'm going to.
That can't be open for interpretation. Like something big will happen. Oh, then Christianity came along.
Okay, let's see here.
I bet you someone could just tell us.
I'm looking here. I would have thought it's. I don't know.
Alright.
It's.
It was good stuff though?
He's famous for it. Yeah.
Okay.
Coretta Scott King.
It's with a C, right?
Yes.
Corretta or Coretta?
I'm not going to give you the wrong thing here. Coretta.
Okay.
Sir Isaac Newton. Michael Jordan.
That was mine.
Albert Einstein.
We already did it.
Muhammad Ali. I'm going to say Steven Spielberg should be on this list. Harrison Ford.
Do you want to have dinner with Harrison Ford? Like, is Harrison Ford?
I personally wouldn't, but it was suggested. So let's wait. If you hesitated.
No, it's okay. You tell me what you want.
Maybe pull in a different direction.
Okay, listening.
Joan of Arc.
Joan of Arc is going up against Caitlyn Jenner.
Interesting. Napoleon. Blake Shelton.
What?
Somebody has Blake Shelton. Are you? I wait for the thing to stop. You've thrown off my. You realize that when you're doing the art now.
Yeah.
I used to wait to feed you the next thing
Oh, no,
until I
don't
hear the
wait.
end of the sound.
Don't wait.
Napoleon Beethoven.
Go.
Van Gogh.
Man, go ahead.
Mozart.
Yes.
Vince Lombardi. You had said Bobby Knight.
No, I don't know.
Okay. Janis Joplin. Joni Mitchell.
These bottom ones are hard. I'm just gonna get it all up in here.
I'm surprised Darren didn't suggest Jasmine Lowe.
Jasmine is never coming back again, is she?
Jasmine will be back. She hasn't been responding to my texts. I think she's away. Sorry. Tolstoy. Leo
There's no
Tolstoy.
reason to not respond to your text just because she's away. Doesn't texting work everywhere?
It's unlike her.
Right. Go
So
on.
I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Give me one more while I'm down, I'll make it easier. And then text her.
Abraham. No, I'm not texting her.
We already have Abraham 4 times. You keep
We
saying
did?
it. Yeah.
Oh, I was Muhammad.
You have Muhammad.
Jimmy Connors. Daphne is asking if you ever met Caitlyn Jenner.
I have not.
Babe Ruth.
You have to get through like 27 layers of Kardashians to get to Caitlyn Jenner. Babe Ruth?
Yep. You did Tolstoy, right? While you were down there?
Yeah.
Steve Jobs.
Okay.
Bill Gates. Whitney Houston.
Oh, I almost put her up against Barbara Streisand. And then thought differently. Whitney Houston.
Alexander Hamilton. Alexander. Sorry, Sherry. Sherry was cousins with Craig Sager. She was wondering if you ever met him or worked with him.
Ah, I did not. You were Craig's cousin? Rest in Peace. That was a tough loss this year. I really loved his work and his spirit.
Kafka. So we need a reset. Too many questions.
We're doing a bracket. We do these big brackets, and we're doing if you could have dinner with anyone in history, living or otherwise, who would it be? We're gonna fill all the names out. We're gonna pair them up, throw them on Twitter. You're gonna vote for them, and then we're gonna pare it down until we have a championship, and then we're gonna name a winner. We do these fun brackets to see who people think are the best of TV, movies, music, entertainment, actors, actresses, fitness, culinary, anything. So today we're doing, if you could have dinner with anyone in history, who would it be?
Maya Angelou.
That's a good one.
Shakespeare. Howard Stern. Betty White. Are we a lot or a few?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oprah.
Seven left.
Mario Andretti.
We didn't do your crazy one yet.
Shinoru Suzuki. Nelson Mandela.
Can you spell Suzuki?
Suzuki.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Whoa. I'm gonna go with Anne Frank.
Three more.
Michael Jackson.
Two more.
Gilda Radner.
Oh, wait a minute. We did Betty White twice.
Oh, sorry.
We Gilda Radner here. Okay.
This is an interesting one. Pat Summitt.
Another one we lost too early. She
Yep.
passed this year.
This is a good one. Walt Disney. Just came up.
That's it.
We're done?
No, one more.
A lot here.
Who?
I have a lot. I'm going to say, based on who's here, I'll give you 3 names to choose. I'll give you a bunch of names. Just choose one of these. Thomas Jefferson, John Belushi, Willie Mays, Christopher Hitchens, Richard Pryor, Marilyn Monroe, Farrah Fawcett, Bo Derek, Steve Martin, Helen Keller, Jim Carrey, Stevie Wonder, Robin Williams, Joe Frazier. Do you have a name yet?
Yeah.
Okay. You were just going to let me read the rest of the day?
Oh, sorry. I'm good.
Thank you. You're trying to get me to say the entire time I was reading that list?
We got ourselves a bracket, my friends. This is the Jenna Wolf Show. # dinner with. You could have dinner with anyone in history. I didn't get a chance to put any real good effort into this, but we have ourselves a relatively finished beginning part of the bracket. So now what are the rules, Lance?
So the rules are, these are going to be posted in the next couple of days based on who's around the next few days. Be up on Twitter and people will vote by a poll, and we're actually going to show one of the other polls when we get back.
Yes, and the winner of each poll, whoever is, how do we do it, the winner of each poll? Oh, we were going to do that where people can put the poll up before and people could bet on it. But if you win the eBay bracket, I'll call you.
Right. So we actually have one call to make because somebody won a bracket.
Bam! We have what?
Somebody did win.
The second one?
Yep.
All right. If you won the second bracket.
We see the winner. I know just yesterday. So let's we'll do that during the opening tomorrow.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So we'll take a break. We'll come back with the finished bracket.
We will come back with the finish with a. You would like dinner with Lance? That's fine. Thank you, Annie. Anytime.
All right.
I'm around. All right. We'll see you soon.
Bye, guys. This is a good bracket.